Progress.
Our favorite phrase. So, where we left
Sorry, hang on, I got something on the door.
Okay.
Yeah, just a second.
You didn't remember being born, you get to re-experience it right now.
I'll have to cut out that initial clip, but that's okay. So, where we left off. You guys had gathered a couple weeks after some of you had initially met for some breakfast research time group gathering, where you were attacked by what looked like a book. Turned out was not a book. Was something called a gingwatsum.
Fucking books.
That often disguises itself as inanimate objects until it is told by another that it can be put into its normal form, or until it gets hungry, which it did. Upon some research, you find out that there have been multiple sighted here within Candlekeep. You have been asked by one of the archmages here to take a look in Baldur's Gate to see where these could have come from and stop the flow of them towards Candlekeep itself, as it poses a danger to the patrons and a loss of valuable records because they're not really the books. Taking up this quest, you spoke with a tiefling by the name of Valor, who brought one of the books in, who is not very happy about having been the cause of bringing in one of these books, and pointed you to a specific area of Baldur's Gate in which they purchased the books at a stall. It is mentioned to you that there is another seeker in Candlekeep as well who might have a little bit more information, but it's up to you guys as to whether you're going to speak with that person or gather up your things and head towards Baldur's Gate. Kindle and Mimi, you were both there for those conversations, I believe, with Valor. So, wrapping up those conversations, those who were with you before have headed off to seek out other forms of investigation, and you see a familiar face approaching you on this afternoon outside the gate where you had spoken to Sprig, I believe, in the gatehouse, telling you more about those books. What would you like to do?
Is that enter me, I'm assuming?
That is entering you. Okay. You see them as well as you're trying to... You've been looking for them all morning because you're like, oh, okay, we can go figure this out now. Where did they go?
Shoes!
Mimi's like, I'm here! Hi!
My little gnome-looking body.
I think she comes bouncing along, boobs in tow.
It's the anime run for me.
Yes.
That's how she runs.
With the freaking glitter filter.
Also, let it be known, she's 6 foot, not including heels. So she's nice. Like 6'5", 6'7".
So Lady Demetress is just frolicking, boobs out, and slow-mo.
I love it. Oh my god.
I love this chaos. This group is insane.
Good, because I have no idea what's happening. To be fair, Ling and I both were drunk last time.
Oh, Lord.
Yep. I remember being told a secret. I remember being told the shoes. And I remember the battle.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Canonically, a way to get Mimi around you is to yell boobs and shoes.
Yep.
It works. I don't know why, but it does. Hi, so we're in the same area at this point, yes, because you yelled shoes.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, right. I think I was the one who was supposed to report to y'all that there was an offer, I think, to let you back in for free if we went and did this thing.
You did pass along that information already during
Yeah.
the last session you were in.
Okay, like I said, drunk. Ling doesn't remember anything. Neither do I. So y'all ready to go to Baldur's Gate? Oh God, where did Krillin come from? Fuck it, Ling is Krillin now, and they
That's okay,
shapeshift
that's
into a bald dwarf or bald halfling.
Period.
Yes, and the 6 dots. But you can't see those because you got the helmet on.
No one sees you, so you just go from a short gnome to a short halfling, and no one knows why.
Yep, I got some muscles now though. And for some strange unknown reason, you can now see some orange bits poking out from under the armor.
What that means. Okay.
What? It's his gi. His uniform.
His outfit. His
No,
outfit.
it's just the word, just the phrase. Some orange bits sticking out. So, anyways, hi. Oh my god. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
So you ready to go to Baldur's Gate now? I think we have a lead, don't we?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Mimi is very, very confused with the form change. And she's like, okay, I accept this. I don't understand it, but I accept it.
Didn't we have a conversation about me trying to talk to your little pet thingy about the change bits?
Yeah, we did. And
But I've never actually changed in front of you.
I think you changed your face, and that was like freaky.
I did.
But that was it. And now this is like involved. So I'm a little, yeah.
You know, sometimes the growing pains really hurt.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
And you change your voice too?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
Depends on the change. Sometimes it's more of a superficial. Sometimes it's more of a whole body thing. Sometimes I just embody characters.
Wow. Okay.
Shows I've never seen.
Yep.
Strange thing.
I just
need a dream.
I just had a fever dream this one time. In band camp.
Big
I'm sorry, I have to. Well, you wanted
My
chaos.
brain finishes that sentence every fucking time.
Yeah.
Every fucking time. My brain just keeps going. I put my flu. Like, come on.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, no, well, yeah. We were gonna go. We're gonna go do stuff. We're gonna go out and do stuff. And Kendall was looking for clothes. She kind of glazes over, and you just see boobs.
Speaking of clothes, there's this great place on 37th Street.
titties.
He's gone into the titty void.
I will be right back. Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh, haven't we all been there at one point or another?
Yes. Yes. The titty void. No thoughts. No thoughts.
Just
My
titties.
perception lives solely in my boobs.
Now, are they like omnipotent or omnidirectional, or can you only see out your nipples?
What? It comes out of the void, not hearing any of that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, yeah.
Just came out.
That's an image. Your nipples are just eyeballs. That feels a little cursed.
It is. I've seen that hentai. Oh,
Sarah, I think you're muted.
To that level of squeak
No.
that could not be registered by the mic.
Oh my god.
yeah, no, it just. Dead. Maybe I should just go to Master Roshi's. Goodbye.
And back here.
Oh my god.
What did I miss? What did
Oh,
I miss?
you don't want to know. It's
Good
for the
to know.
gays
So
only.
much. Just so much.
All right. Gays only? Okay. Have fun.
Basically, cursed titty.
Yes.
Mhm. And mental images I can never get rid of.
Yeah.
No. They're burned there forever.
Yep. My life now.
I can never forgive myself, but sometimes I can forget.
Let's hope it's the forgetting.
Well, to be fair, I forget most of my life, so who knows?
Save though.
Okay. So we're going to a place. Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
We're like going straight there.
it's only like 5 hours away, I think, right? No, longer. Day?
Ooh, it's days.
I'm with them.
Oh,
right?
days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You are with them.
cool. Should I roll a wisdom save knowing that we're heading to Baldur's Gate?
Sure. You're able to still put it off for now, so it's low DC.
Okay.
Not like you're outside the gates.
But what I'm hearing is she will make a wisdom save with a high DC when she's at the gates.
Oh no, she rolled a 1, didn't she? No.
But I rolled a 6.
Total?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I only have a +1 to my wisdom saves.
You're starting to get that twisting pit in your stomach, the anxiety creeping up on you, knowing what you could face in Baldur's Gate. Make a constitution save.
Oh shit. Okay, con save. Okay, that's a +4. 21.
Woo!
For a moment, you think you're going to get sick, but you're able to keep it back. You can keep your composure. You're still very uncomfortable at the idea of continuing forward. Your hands are starting to shake a little, but you're able to withstand that sensation.
So if we're heading to Baldur's Gate, do y'all have a place to stay? If not, you can stay with my daddy.
No, absolutely not. I do not have a place to say thank you.
Your
I'm sure-
dad? Is your dad in Baldur's Gate? Like he lives there?
Yeah, as long even if he is away, he can still stay there.
Oh.
But yeah, he adopted me off the streets.
Oh, that's sweet.
Very kind.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do we have transportation, or are we walking?
Boobs.
Can I attempt to grab transportation from my place of work?
That might
Make
be smart.
Make an investigation check.
Where is? I'm not good at those. 10.
10?
10.
There's not much in terms of transportation owned by Candlekeep itself. So it takes you good 20 minutes asking around, and you're used to not a lot of people who you work with taking you seriously. Mostly because you keep insisting that they call you Sir Damascus, and they don't want to do that.
That's my name, damn it!
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
No, please wear it out.
And eventually, as you are outside of the Smithian stables, you find not that the stables houses, a horse and cart or anything like that, but you do find a number of individuals that are just, were allowed entry so they can gather supplies so they can make the trip back after bringing different seekers to Candlekeep. So it's not so much their permitted entry as they are escorted to the stables to get supplies and then escorted back to their carts.
Do I have? Anybody heading to Baldur's Gate? I got a gold for you. Three passengers.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, now those I'm good at.
Assist.
How do you assist?
I bounce my boobies around. I'm not really there.
So Ling is calling out, waving gold, and you're just like do 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 do.
Oh yeah, I just I throw I'm imagining I'm in my daytime gear right now. But inside I'm imagining, or at least in shade. So I throw all
shaded. It's not indoors.
Okay. So I kind of throw off the sunglasses and just pop open my coat and put my hands on my hips. But she's not there.
Make your roll with advantage.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's worse. Okay.
Oh no.
For your roll, I rolled a 2. 18.
Ah!
Plus 7 on my persuasion.
Whoa.
Paladins, man.
Yeah.
So you are approached by a small individual that you've not seen a creature like this before. Looks like if a dormouse could be the height of a halfling.
Oh dear God, that's terrifying.
In a coif hat, nice bright red jacket, gray fur, and she comes over like, I mean, I could help. 1 gold's a little cheap, but I could help.
I mean, that's all I got. I haven't talked to the other passengers. I just kind of glance over at the boobs.
Literally looks over, not really looking at you, Ling, at all. Wholly fixated on Mimi. It's just like, it's very.
But I'm sure my other passengers have
I can throw in 5 gold.
Payment.
Hang on before we do anything. She's gonna like dig through her pockets, pull out like a set of silverware, and then just like plop it in her hands. And she's like, that's worth 20 gold.
I'm sure it is. I would love to be able to help you with this.
Oh my god, that's so great. Thank you.
Of course.
Wonderful. Hey, Kendall, we found a ride.
We're going to
Yes,
be
I see
departing in the
that.
next hour or so. Take the time to gather what you need. I'll be
What's
seeing
your name?
you shortly. Looking right at Mimi.
Hang on, before you get going, what's your name?
I'm Fove.
So,
That's right.
I'm Mimi.
How wonderful to meet you.
Kendall?
I should hope so.
By the way, over the table, this is a gerbine.
I
love
thought
it.
so. I thought so.
Nice.
In Mimi's brain, she's just going, it's cute and it's fuzzy.
It's a literal gerbine. It's
It
a
is a little
fucking
gerbine.
dormouse gerbine. In like a pirate hat
Oh,
and a
my
bright
God.
red coat.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I love it. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You ain't got legs, Lieutenant Dan? Yes, I know that. That's what happens. That's what happens when Damascus calls for when Lane calls for Kendall. She's like right there, like at the door. It's like, we found the ride. Yes, I see that.
Right. Sorry. Didn't realize you followed. Oh, man.
Sorry.
And Kendall has her like blue scarf that she usually has around her hip, like around her shoulders, and she's like standing in the doorway trying to be like inconspicuous.
Okay, so the gerbine has walked away. Right?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
walking back out with
Okay.
a heavy supply of grain, it looks like, for her horses. That she's carrying like it's nothing.
Wow. Okay. Mimi like whips around. She was nice. Kendall, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just find out.
We got an hour. Get some cute. We could
Okay.
get food, or we could get some cute clothes. I don't. Well, hang on, hey, sir. Is there a shopping center here? I don't remember.
DM, is there a shopping center here that I can guide her to?
So
Like she means like clothing store.
So you guys did check out the outfitter and clothiers.
Right.
But you ended up looking for magic items, but that is like the only like goods and clothing shop there is. And if you recall, the owner is also a tailor.
Ah. Okay. Mimi is just, just typical girly brain. Let's go shopping. We have time. But that's less like going to the mall with your friends shopping and more like this is a Target with clothes in it shopping. Or this is a Publix with clothes in it.
A Publix.
Because Target
with
actually has
clothes.
good clothes.
This is more like it's a clothier's place that also happens to take other items in trade.
Okay. Okay,
It's
cool.
more accurate of a term.
Okay.
I do not at all remember what voice I used for this. I think it was an old man voice.
That's okay. I'm just asking like what the group wants to do with the time that we have left. We could chill, go to the hearth, go to another private room.
You know, I think I could probably check out the.
You sounded
clothing
really
area.
muddled.
Ooh, can you hear me?
Yes.
You know, I think I could actually go and check out some clothing.
Actually, Hannah, is your headphone like plugged in?
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like it's from your mic. It sounds like it's just it's just from your computer.
Check on your Zoom settings to make sure that it's when you go to where the mute button is, there's a little arrow. You can like see which microphone is using.
Says built-in microphone.
Built-in microphone would be the one built into the computer. You want to? There should be one that says mic in, hopefully, or headset microphone, maybe.
Maybe unplug, plug it back in.
Built-in microphone.
The headphones.
Assist.
Okay.
There
Now
it
I
is.
there.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very clearly.
Can you hear me now?
It was most definitely using your computer microphone because when
Okay,
you unplugged
weird.
it and plugged it back in, I could hear you plugging it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can hear me now,
It's
which is good.
Yes.
Yes.
I was going to say, I think I could actually go for some extra clothing. Just to see what they have. Just to see.
Yeah. Oh my God, let's go look at
maybe
clothes.
a dress or a cloak with a very large hood.
You did also purchase a disguise kit, I believe.
I did.
But you are correct. You did not get any additional clothing or cloaks.
Right.
Oh.
A wild jinx has appeared.
Ooh.
Yay!
Hello.
We got the Ebo Bard.
We have the Bimbo Bard and the Emo Bard. All we need now is the Prep Bard, and we'll have a complete set. No, Jock Bard. The Jock Bard, and we'll have a complete set.
Be like High School Musical.
Yeah! Well, we were just gonna do some fun time shopping. We have transportation to Baldur's Gate, and we were just gonna do some fun clothes shopping in the in Candlekeep.
Both brought to you by Evie's Boobs.
And again, you guys do know that there is an additional seeker who might have a little bit more information, or you guys can just continue to Baldur's Gate. It's totally up to you as to what you guys want to do.
Should also check out that other seeker, insert name here. After we're done shopping, before we leave.
The name you were given was Yularian High Scroll.
That's it.
Seeker High Scroll.
I guess we could do that. I guess we could do that and then shop if we have time left after that.
Well, that's a good idea, because who knows how long shopping's going to take.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It might take. I mean, it
No,
could take us.
It's real simple when you got a nice straight body, but goddamn, you add curves to that. It's so complex.
I just think it challenges your eye with shape, because I mean, honestly, fashion is it's more like a mathematical equation than like art or anything. You have to consider how materials will flow, how different structures will look on your body, and you also consider like what kind of shape you want to have. And she goes on this like whole rant that talks about fashion as though it were a science.
Well, no wonder I was always shit at math.
It's the most eloquent you've ever heard her talk.
While this is happening, as you guys decide where you're going to go forward, Jinx, you were, I believe, with the group when they spoke to Valor, correct?
I think so.
You're very quiet. Is your mic down low?
No, I'm just being quiet because I'm quiet.
Oh, gotcha. I believe you were. And then you joined them towards the gate to speak with Sprig over there. And then the group sort of separated a little bit to see if there's any more information or supplies to grab after the shopping trip that you guys took. Is there something you want to do before you meet back up with the group?
I will send a letter to my parents, letting them know that I will be visiting them either before or after we stop at Baldur's Gate.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a good place to send that from.
Is there a rookery?
There is not a rookery, but possibly there's not one listed, but I'm sure they would have one. Probably close to the granary. I'm just making sure that they don't actually list one in here, because it's not something I thought of.
Is there a what is the tallest structure here that I can have access to?
That you have access to?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the looking at this, I would say that is likely to be the Pillars of Pedagogy.
Oh, they love us there. I think at some point, if there isn't like a place for me to send a letter, I'm just gonna go out on a balcony that faces the northwest and try to shine a mirror of light in the direction of my house to send like a coded message to my parents.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
To see if that is necessary.
I can see my house from here. Oh, really? I can.
Ling, over the table, you would know that the actual highest place is called the Exaltation, which is the tallest and most heavily defended structure in Candlekeep. It's part of the inner ward, which is beyond that emerald door. It's where the Avowed live, basically.
Oh, okay.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're having a hard time trying to find a rookery. Just not most people are so involved in like their own research that they're not really giving you any like good answers.
Yeah, that's all good.
So you make your way towards the Pillars of Pedagogy. Ask for access all the way to the top. And you're able to use mirrors. Just make a survival check. I think is what I want to make this. As that is a survival technique.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna also maybe do sleight of hand, but
Sleight of hand could work. You can make a sleight of hand. That also makes sense.
okay, well, it's a 19 or a 21, depending on which one it is.
We'll take the 21, because why
Okay.
not?
Yay.
Yeah, you are able to locate the first of the series of lighthouses on the horizon, and you've been doing this long enough. You know exactly the right patterns to utilize to pass information from one point to the next. As far as you know, you've got your message across.
Okay. I didn't see anything reflected back at me, though.
Make a perception check.
I will make a perception check. 15.
You do see a couple small flashes of light coming from that lighthouse. It doesn't fit a pattern like it's trying to speak, more like an acknowledgement.
Okay. Sounds good. With that, I will flourish my cape and
I guess add Morse code to your known languages. Because why the fuck not?
Sure. I'm gonna do this the Severus Snape. Just like step, billowing cloak.
As you are heading back towards the Court of Air, make a perception check for me. And then Ling, Kindle, and Mimi, where were you go? Are you guys going shopping?
I think we were going to talk to the Seeker and then do shopping afterwards.
You're gonna try to find the Seeker. Make an investigation check.
Okay, does anybody want to help me with that? Because I only have one.
I shall help.
Okay. If you have a better than one, please do the investigation. I'll assist
Let
you.
me see.
Oh,
Investigation. I have a +2.
it's better. How about we each roll?
What did you get for perception, Jinx?
17.
Okay.
Yeah, 15.
7.
It takes Ling, Kendall, and Mimi the better part of almost 20 minutes just trying to find this asshole. Yes.
I rolled an investigation and I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, shit. You
Nothing
actually
added on that.
never mind. Then yeah. So with a natural 20, it doesn't take that long because you think to ask one of the avowed who is currently on duty, not the one who's on vacation, if they know where to find him, and also ask little one if they know of Yularian, because little one seems to know everybody.
He does, doesn't he?
You kind of get the sense that he's just kind of like always there.
Yeah.
So he knows everybody.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
And you hear that Yularian High Scroll is likely to be found at the Pillars of Pedagogy. And so you start heading that direction, and as you are walking into the building, you're watching Jinx come down the stairs.
Jinx!
And Jinx, with your 17, you notice them.
Oh, hey guys.
It's my
What's going
favorite Jinx! Hi!
Jinx will take Mimi's hand and bow and kiss it gently. In a
Oh, hi,
flirty.
how gentlemanly.
Ah,
I mean, they're still roommates, right?
yeah.
Yeah. We see each other like every morning, night, sometimes noons.
Yeah. Some days we sleep, some days we read. It's fun.
Yeah. We have little evenings.
Sir Damascus.
Hi. How you doing?
Good. I was
Hi,
just
Jinx.
Hi, Jinx. Hi, Jinx.
I meant hi, Jinx. But yeah, you are hi, Jinx. Well, I would say this whole crew is hi, Jinx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm considering we've been through together in the short time that we've been at Candlekeep.
Hang on. Are you saying that we're high right now? Who brought
I mean, I am. I mean, what?
Is that one of the mysteries?
Who brings in the weed? First it was who's bringing the violent books. Now it's who's the supplier in the Candlekeep.
Look, I know a guy, okay?
It's spooky in here.
And
What's
it may
that
or may
about?
not be little one.
You know what? I feel like little one is the supplier. That's why he knows everybody.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
Please
god.
don't make my NPC the town drug dealer.
Kevin.
Not the town, just Candlekeep.
Just
Basically the town. It's a citadel.
oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Well, so what you doing here? What you up to?
I was just sending a message home to my family. We have a language we use with mirrors, because lighthouse keepers, and sometimes we're not on the same place. So to communicate, we just flash mirrors in the general direction of. Well, I've shown you that my house is like right over there, right?
Like
I
actively
believe
shown?
you've mentioned before.
Yeah. I'll have to show you when we return. There's a really nice view of it from the pillars of pedagogy.
Ooh.
Pillars of pierogies.
Pillars of
The
pierogies.
pillars of pedagogy.
As a Polish woman, I approve.
Yes.
That's cool.
But yeah, we can also. I was hoping we could stop by and I can introduce you if you want. But I wouldn't mind if we stayed away from the woods on the way.
I don't think our ride is going to go through the woods. Pretty sure they're going to stay on the main road.
Well, I mean, like at a later. I think they mean like at a later.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's just best to not go into the woods.
Yeah.
Jack.
Well,
That is a fair
we were-
request.
Yeah. Well, we were just about to try to find one of the seekers. Actually, I think he's like right over there, somewhere over there. But we were gonna try to find one of the seekers who brought in the attacking bucks, the homicidal bucks. And we got a ride over to Boobs.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. And we were gonna go
Booby
start
Gate.
heading over there. Booby Gate. Wait a minute.
Oh yes.
I don't mind going with you. Let's. I think I have everything I need before we head out. Anyway.
Okay. I mean, we're also just gonna do like a fun little clothes shopping trip if we have time after talking to this guy.
Of course.
But we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
I mean, we all look pretty fabulous. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, we do. But like, if we're ever going, like, if more fabulous people get robbed, that's a problem.
Well, I think we also look pretty intimidating.
As
You
you're
look
having this
intimidating.
conversation,
Oh.
There have been a few people walking past you, groups, conversations, individuals, noses and books. With Jinx, with your perception, you would notice that about the time that Mimi started talking about, hold on.
Does she have a plate issue too?
I probably an ambulance.
It is. I'm right near a firehouse. So one of them went by. Sorry, I didn't want it to get loud for anybody.
It was that or it was frat boys.
I mean,
No,
we live near an airport, so we're used to planes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the fire
plane.
department being right here was super helpful back in December when that
Yeah.
craziness happened. But
Oh,
for the most part, it's.
Annoying.
And then in October, the other craziness happened.
It's been a weird
I
year.
like being close to a firehouse. It's very helpful.
Yeah.
Me too.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I feel bad, Helen. You live underneath like a runway, or like it's like.
Yeah, the flight path for Boeing, and I have a firehouse block that way.
That's
And of course, the main street about 20 feet from my door.
Yeah.
Main highway.
No.
And a biker bar across the street from that. So, you know,
fun.
all the loud noises.
Yeah.
All of them.
Super fun. Super fun. I just do a frat house and random sirens. Awesome. But weirdly, there's a plus side, the apartment complex next door being not there anymore because they were the loudest.
Oh, interesting.
but it still has no roof from when it caught fire, so no one lives there.
Yeah, that'd do it.
It's only been how long?
Almost a year.
Hey, yeah.
Anyway, so Mimi, as you're talking about books trying to eat people, Jinx, you notice that an individual who was having a conversation with other members leaving the Pillars of Pedagogy has kind of stopped and is now just lingering around your group, just waiting patiently.
Do they look like the person we're trying to find, or do they look like they're trying to eavesdrop on us? And
It looks like a mid to late 20-year-old human. Dirty auburn hair, very well kept, very relaxed demeanor, very approachable, and he's just kind of waiting.
I think that's the guy.
Excuse me, I believe you were talking about books eating people, or attempting to?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, did you bring? Are you
Yularian. Yes, my name is Yularian High School. It's very nice to meet you.
high school? That's it.
Oh, high school.
I certainly hope you are not one of those attacked by said books.
Actually, we were.
We were.
Yeah, I'm the one who reported it.
My apologies. It's all a bit embarrassing, really. I thought I was bringing in this wonderful tome, and apparently it was not.
So it's your fault.
Oh,
Huh? What did you say?
I said, so it was your fault.
So it was your fault. No, so it's your fault. No.
First we
Wait a
have a
minute.
"Don't Go Into the Woods"
You.
reference, and now we have another "Into the Woods" reference. It's all this campaign is going to be.
Chaos.
Am I sorry? Not really.
Chaos and boobs.
chaos and boobs.
Chaos.
That's it.
Musicals.
In
Yep.
my defense, I was unaware that it was a monster in disguise.
Well, that's okay. I've heard of things. Have you ever heard of a mimic?
I have, although this didn't seem to read as one from what I've heard.
Nice
I
pun.
got killed by a mimic.
that
Where did
sounds
you
terrifying.
get the book? I mean, it was kind of. Where'd you get the book?
Baldur's Gate in the upper city, the marketplace. I can't.
Okay.
It was
So the-
Dune. The stall name was Dune something.
June.
Does that
It
sound
had the
familiar
name
to
Dune
me?
in it, at least.
Does it sound familiar to me at all? I mean,
You can
been
roll
there
a
a few
history check.
times. All right. It's not Shari. 12.
History
No.
as it sounds.
It doesn't sound
on you.
familiar to you, but you do know that the street vendor stalls tend to come and go from the upper market. The same one that's there one day is not going to be there the next week. Just as they get pushed out by the competition, or they, run out of wares. It's been
I'll
known to
mention
happen.
that quickly to the group.
Well, we'll see.
Frankly, it was a little bit too noisy and hectic for my taste there, so I did not wish to linger any longer than I had to, so I apologize for that.
I think we'll take a page out of that book as well.
Now, Jinx, what have I told you? You can't destroy the books here unless they eat you. You can't be taking pages. Pages.
No, it's a pun. He made a pun, and it's okay. Well, I mean, you're welcome to join us if you'd like. We're traveling out now, but if you don't want to come with us, that's also acceptable.
I
Yeah,
did not
maybe you
catch
could-
the last bit of that.
He Jinx is just basically saying, like, you can come with us if you want. You don't have to.
Yeah, maybe you can point out the dude.
While I appreciate the offer, I have 5 more days here. At least my intent is to stay here for 5 more days and continue my research. I've been quite busy. It's wonderful. I've been quite fascinated by my reads.
Yes, we all came here to study, ironically, in that we have mostly just been adventuring. But it's fine.
Interesting thing to do when coming to a library.
Oh, well, I think it speaks to the measure of the library that you can have adventures here.
I very much enjoy my adventures in book form myself.
I was going to say, other than research, isn't adventuring just reading? What's a library for other than adventures?
Exactly.
Yes. You have a point.
Ours just happen to manifest themselves outside of books.
I personally will stick to unlocking the mysteries hidden behind history.
Well, then maybe don't bring any more monster bucks!
Again, not my
It's
intent.
an accident. It happened.
Sir.
We're all still alive, so.
I'm sorry, what was that meaning?
Sir, calm down. Calm down. Okay, calm down.
I really, really want to pull a krill in here, but I'm not going to. Well, is that all the information that you can give us about where you found the book? In the upper market?
Yes, it was in the upper market.
Can you tell us anything about the person who sold it to you? Anything stand out?
Not particularly. They seemed like a friendly. It was a couple individuals. Like I said, I was already very distracted by the noise and the crowdedness, and I just wanted to get my book and leave so that I can gain admittance here.
Well, that's okay.
Do you have any other questions that maybe I can answer?
We found multiple books, did we not? Did you only bring the one?
I only brought the one. I bought it about 10 days ago at the stall. I wish I could remember that name.
10 days.
Something Dune.
Okay, so I have an idea, but you're going to have to be willing, and you're going to have to trust me.
Make a persuasion check?
I think Mimi and Jinx are probably just like wide-eyed staring. Like, yeah, trust him.
26.
What exactly do you have in mind?
Just a bit of a way of helping you remember. It's just a little bit of a spell.
DM asking, what are you planning?
I'm planning on using command on him, and I'm going to command him to remember.
Unfortunately, won't work that way.
Okay, never mind.
Just over the you can't force something to come to someone's mind.
I mean,
unless you're probing
brains
the
are
mind
weird.
itself.
Command is pretty messing with the mind, but
I'm gonna say no. Like there are specific like going through people's memory spells, and then there's command. Command is supposed to be like to stop, to sit, to shut up.
Do the chicken dance.
It does have to be one word. You can say dance.
I could. Okay, well, never mind. That's not gonna work.
I mean, you're welcome to try, but just know that it's not gonna like.
You know what? I'm gonna roll an Arcana check to see if Ling would. 17. That's pretty good. I'm gonna say they would know.
Yeah, you would know that's not quite the right usage for that spell.
You know what? Never mind. I don't have the one that I was thinking of. Crap today. Sorry.
All
That's
right.
just what I'm going to say to negate everything that I just happened.
Right. Well, I hope I was at least of some assistance for you.
Oh, naturally. Please enjoy studying, and perhaps we'll see each other again.
Perhaps. I plan to be here for the next few days. We'll see. Well, it does take a few days' travel to Baldur's Gate. Well, I'll see you in time, I'm sure.
See you on the
Enjoy
flip
your
side.
travels.
You on the flip side.
Enjoy your travels.
Thank you very much.
Oh, flips goes out.
Purr.
Oh, Kerr.
Grr.
And he just turns and leaves.
Pulse and she eccentric. I love it.
Kendall is gonna quietly say, like, over to Mimi, speaking of purr,
Didn't she just bounce?
I want to pet a cat. Is there a cat around?
Is
Wait.
Jinx a
Make a
cat?
perception
Maybe.
check.
A purse. Yep.
Keith,
Yeah.
Keith, can you turn into cats? Keith, can you turn into
You just
Keith?
hear an
Perception,
angry
okay.
chittering, which you know to mean Toad, centipede, back. That's it.
13.
Okay.
13. You don't see any cats.
Hey,
You've
while
seen
we're on
teeth,
our
you've seen like seagulls, but not really any four-legged animals.
Question. How loudly did you say this to Mimi? Like, personal only speaking to Mimi or possible overhearing me?
It's a possible overhearing. It's not like a secret that she's trying to keep. She's just kind of generally saying it to Mimi.
Should I try and turn into a tabaxi?
Make a history check to see if you know what a tabaxi is. Not
Ooh,
everybody
21!
does.
Oh, nice.
You would know a tabaxi, actually.
I'm gonna turn into a black tabaxi.
You are a tabaxi with no tail, because you cannot add limbs.
Yep. But can I stretch my spine? That's not a limb.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of being a changeling, correct? You are.
Maybe.
Is it changeling or shifter? Because they're different.
Class is a changeling.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, as long as you stay within the same class of creature, then I believe you're able to do it.
Okay. But yes, you see the white dwarf suddenly turn into a small black furry cat with chainmail armor, a big old helmet,
Yeah, not like a
Warhammer.
cat like on the ground, but like a two.
Yeah.
a standing cat.
Kendall,
2 foot.
also make a history check.
Okay, let's see. History.
You're from a pretty bustling. Just make a history check.
Well, I mean,
You're both
with
from the
her
same city.
background.
I was thinking about whether or not you would have advantage, but I feel like you're still pretty sheltered.
Ah! Come on. Sorry, it's either fallen off of the table or fallen into the crease of my tables, which
You're
just made the
totally fine. You're totally fine.
6.
6?
Nope, sorry, 7. Sorry.
You've never seen something like this. Is a cat, but it's like bipedal. And
Damascus
wearing
takes their helmet off and just goes.
I don't know whether to be impressed or scared.
You're able to speak.
I know.
Tabaxi can
I'm
talk.
making these noises specifically.
I'm just making sure you're aware.
I am.
Okay.
I just kind of nudge forward a little bit. Start tilting my head towards her hand.
Very, very gentle. I'm surprised that it's very soft.
This is like a very bizarre encounter.
It's weird.
For both of you.
All right. I think I'm done.
White dwarf back. Well, that was cool. Like that a lot.
Well, hold on one moment. Now I'm curious. Did that actually feel pleasant?
Hell yeah! Have you ever had headbats?
Flashbacks? No.
Yeah, that was a first for me too. It's wonderful.
I'll take your word for it.
You should try it sometime. Maybe not as a cat, because, but still. Just have someone stroke their hands right through your hair,
Yes,
lovingly
maybe.
and gentlely.
No,
Sad flashbacks.
that was a whoa there hand,
Okay.
not a, I have something to say.
No, I know. Whoa there, what? Did I say something wrong?
You didn't say anything wrong or in like it could have been anything else, but most of what came out of your mouth was just weird.
Oh, okay, yeah. Weird, I'll accept 100%.
Yeah, no, it's acceptable. It's acceptable.
As long as I'm not making anybody uncomfortable.
No, it was weird in the way that it should be. I was like, hang on a minute. Hang on. Okay. Y'all want to go shopping?
Sure.
Yes, shopping,
DM,
please.
do we have time?
You guys still have about another half hour before you have
Thanks to
to
your
meet.
natural 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before you have to meet Foe outside.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the little store, see if we can find some nice little clothes. Maybe we'll get I don't think we have time to get things tailored, but maybe they'll have something.
On the way to the clothier, Damascus comes up next to Mimi. So Mimi, you're a vampire, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the big titties. Have you ever gone by Saris at any point in your life?
No.
Nobody has ever called you police girl?
Huh? No.
Oh, you haven't watched Chelsea Bridge, have you?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't get any of those references that you made.
I will be sending
I'm
you
sorry.
links.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you need to watch it. It's good.
Aw, you look like a puppy. A
Blonde eviscerated puppy.
Okay.
Fine, I'll help you. But only because you got nice tits.
That sounds Mimi appropriate.
Yes, and thus was born a badass vampire.
If you've ever heard on TikTok the sound that goes, "Get that bitch a cannon." Bitches love,
Bitches love
cannons.
cannons.
No,
That
I
is from Helping
haven't.
Abridged.
Oh no.
Oh.
Really?
No.
Yes.
Yes. It's like required watching now.
Dang. Okay. Cool.
Uh,
I'll
anyway,
watch it.
sorry for the derailment. Just ignore the end game chatter.
All right.
Shopping.
Let's do some shopping.
Oh yay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head towards Erudite Outfitters and Clothier. And same guy is back working away on a what looks like a cloak of some kind that he's stitching up. And you enter and he's like, yes, you've returned. So quickly as well.
Yes, I'm very sorry to bother you. Or just taking another gander around.
No, of course, go for it. No problem.
Thank
Is there
you.
something I can help you with? Or
Okay.
items, or
She's gonna do a general sweep of her eyes to look for any cloaks.
perception check. Actually, this one you don't need a perception check because it is a clothier. There is a whole ass rack of different cloaks in different colors and styles and lengths.
Should go. Found it. And just skirt on over to the cloaks.
Yeah, you're easily able to just head over and locate a couple cloaks that are you looking for a particular style or
something with a big hood that she can cover her hair and whatnot.
Okay.
Preferably in a dark color so that she can blend in to backgrounds.
You find a couple that are in like deep greens, browns. There's some that are in almost like a deep clay, ruddy color. You find some that are black. You find big hood and close with larger hood. Some with a little bit more intricate embroidery. Some that are more plain. A couple of those. What are they called when they have like those little holes that you for the arms to go through?
Just armholes?
Armholes?
Well, no, there is a specific type of cloak that has like it's that very Victorian-esque like it just has like extra.
Yeah, it's got the you can stick your hands in. Yeah.
Yeah. You get some of those. Yeah, you're definitely able to find something that fits your style. You want to pick something in particular?
Yeah, she'll take the kind of clay colored one.
Okay.
Probably with the arms. She could fit her arms through or hide them.
You're easily able to find one that fits your style. It has kind of like a simple looking clasp right at about this area that is in a almost like a bronze. So it stays subtle, but it also gives it like a little bit of class to it. And you bring that up to the counter. Were you looking for anything else or just that cloak?
Gloves, if she can find it.
Yeah, there's tons from just basic leather work glove to something longer and more ornate. Nothing quite as extravagant as you find like Mimi wearing.
Yeah. But I mean, Mimi is, yeah.
Nothing quite that extravagant, but you do find, again, you find some like sagey olive greens. You find some like a vast variety of earth tones.
Yeah, she'll find a pretty brown color for like maybe gloves that like go up to there. Very simple. Just
no
to cover
embroidery on it or anything.
Yeah, no, she's looking just to cover up her skin tone and the tattoo that she has.
Okay. Anything else other than those two items? All in all.
You good, Jinx?
Poor thing.
Rough week at work.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a snore.
I say.
I think I heard one earlier.
Thought he was
I've heard a couple,
something.
and I just didn't say anything.
Yeah, I thought they were snorts.
Same. That's what I thought.
So desperate to play D&D. But just
Poor Dan.
kicking his ass.
Not.
Oh.
Poor thing.
All together. I'm just gonna let him sleep. All together, you're looking at about 35 silver.
Cool. All right, give me 1 second. I only have gold on me.
For every gold is 10 silver.
Okay.
3.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you. I'm bad at math.
Anyone else want to purchase anything while they're here?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I'm gonna look for like just anything that I don't have in my closet right now. Like I'm not necessarily looking for a slutty at this moment. If I find something slutty, I'll probably snag it. But just something that I don't already have in my closet. I've saved some Pinterest outfits, and we're gonna figure out which one of those outfits she's got.
Okay. You will note as you're looking around this shop that while there are some nice, like, I don't want to say wizard robes because they're not necessarily for wizards, most of this is pretty basic fare. It's not nearly as extravagant as you are used to. I mean,
Yeah.
you can find like a tavern made outfit here if you were so inclined. Like that classic style.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you wanted to like see what that would be like sometime. But for the most part, you're like, where's the silks?
Yeah, a little bored.
Where's the flavor?
Okay, well, as she's looking through clothes, she's gonna look back and be like, ask a couple questions throughout like her process. She's like, guys, dress or pants?
Dress.
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 Go-to. Good go-to.
Okay. Okay. Like, are we? Is this like I'm cottage barmaid, adventurous barmaid, or like wizard apprentice?
Well, I've heard of this one style, just kind of in passing. It's called cottage core. It's like a mix of that cottage dress there, but it's more like fey-like.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have some stuff on me that I can like throw in the mix and like create something interesting. Just looking for pieces that I can build off of, you know? Okay.
I don't, because I've never built an outfit out around anything.
Period. She's gonna. Are we doing this?
I'm about to send you something that's going to set
Oh.
your little cottage core goblin heart ablaze.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is it an outfit or just something of the theme?
I put it in the group.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
stop.
Do find a bodice that looks similar to this, where it has the very slight mushroom-like embroidery along it, with a matching kind of that light olive green petticoat to it. If you were trying to go cottage core.
Yeah. Because, okay, just for y'all, because also I have a bunch of fun outfits. If y'all ever want outfit inspo, I can send you guys those. These are two looks that I'm going for. Like, one, you can see which one is the cottage core, and the other one is more like casual. You know? So like I could see her like buying the pants or the coat for the one outfit, and then she buys like the corset and the skirt or like the shirt for the other one, you know?
You're definitely able to find more of the first one here.
The
The
dress.
second one you would have to Mod Podge a little bit. Like you're able to
Yeah.
find like the satchel, things like that. If you want something that extravagant looking, you are heading towards Baldur's Gate.
Okay, she's gonna commit to the barmaid look, and that'll be her comfy travel. It'll allow wind to go through. So she probably has the petticoats already, but like the mushroom corset and like the top, she'll probably purchase those.
Yeah, you're easily able to get both of those.
Perfect.
The cloak is the most expensive thing, so I would say just those 2 items, just the bodice and the shirt, you said?
Yeah, I think so, because I think she's got a skirt that she can use.
So you find a nice white blouse that has the draping collar, those puffy sleeves, that billow and then cuff at the wrist. For about 15 gold, you end up getting both. It's not very, the cloak is very expensive, the gloves are not, but
Yeah. We'll go with the barmaid dress. So yeah, so she's gonna commit to that, and she'll lay down 15 gold.
or not 15 gold, sorry, 15 silver, not gold.
15 silver.
That would be ridiculous.
I was gonna say, you even have 15 gold.
She
I can't speak, you know.
Oh, well, what's the gold equivalent of 15 silver?
Golden.
1.5.
1.5?
Yeah. So 1 gold, 5 silver.
She doesn't have like any silver. She just has gold.
Yeah, so just take off 2 gold and then add 5 silver.
Okay.
It's a story. It makes change.
It does.
Okay. So every 2 gold is 5 silver.
So every gold is 10 silver.
Okay.
Think of it as like the ones place, the tens place, the hundreds place. You have silver in the ones place, gold in the tens place, and platinum in the hundreds place.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so. Well,
Good, because that didn't make sense to me.
I don't.
This is why the American education system needs metric.
Mimi has given up on the math. She gave the person her pouch of money and was like, take whatever you need.
This seems a little bit unorthodox, but here.
I'm bad at math, and I trust
Damascus
you.
would like to watch that interaction carefully.
It's totally legit. This person is,
yeah.
and you've known him through your work, and he is very honest.
Cool.
Okay.
But y'all get what you need.
Okay. I have some stuff together, but I'm gonna run to my room real quick and get the outfits that I need. And she'll literally just like start anime running up to her room to get into the cottagecore outfit. And then she'll meet you guys at the transport.
Great, because I don't think Fabra's going to leave without you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to do before heading out of town? All right, then. For brevity's sake, we'll say that you gather Renji and Daphne, just so if they decide to join, they can. They don't feel lost.
Yeah.
And head out the door of Candlekeep for the first time in weeks. And you see Fove out there on a pretty basic transport cart. But just waiting for you guys to arrive.
Hey, Bob! Oh,
Well,
I'm sorry,
hello,
if
you
were
decided to come after all.
yeah. Oh, here's that gold I forgot to give you earlier. Damascus hands her the gold. And the rest of the payment
Wait.
is on the way.
Wait,
know
no,
what I
no.
Mimi
I
gave the silver, right? Like the like
the
a bushel
silverware.
silverware. Yeah.
Oh, well, I still forgot to give my gold that I offered initially.
Yeah. Well, I won't say no. I'm on board.
Okay. So yeah, we'll get on.
Kindle looks like a lost goth child with her cloak on and her gloves.
Now, you are a few days out from Baldur's Gate. But you begin your travel. Kindle, how are you feeling at this moment?
Let's see, how is she feeling? You gotta come out of the tower. I said you have to come out of the tower. That's not how this works. Okay. She's holding it together, but not fabulously.
Are you trying to keep that from your companions?
Yes.
Make a deception check.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see how this goes. 17.
All right. Mimi, what is your passive insight?
Passive insight.
It should be on the left hand of your character sheet underneath perception and wisdom.
12.
12, okay. Ling?
13.
13? All right, and just for the hell of it, I'm just gonna check. Which one is it under? Let's run a one shot? Yeah. I'm just gonna check Jinx's real quick. I'm sorry, my music is very...
Nice.
Oh, it's
popping.
good. Yeah.
14. Yeah, so you are able to hide it from, it looks like everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has a lower insight. You're able to keep it suppressed for now. We'll see what happens as we get closer. Ling, you also have a history in Baldur's
Yes.
Gate, and not all of it has been great.
No, it
How
does
are
not.
you feeling?
I'm happy to see Daddy.
So you're just bristling with excitement?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while. I want to tell him, all the crap I've had to deal with, and I haven't had any luck, but happy to see him. It's been a few weeks, months, months.
Okay. So let me take a look at my map here just to see how far up, how many days it's going to take before we get to anything of note. Yeah, so the first day of travel, is there anything you guys would like to do? It's going to be about 2 days before you even reach the Cloakwood. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days to Baldur's Gate after that. So 7 days total.
Rebel rashes. During one of the nights that we stop, I'm going to try and do some hunting. Because I didn't bring that many rations.
There are supplies in the cart Fove purchased. I'll say that you guys did bring enough, supplies to get through. I'm not going to make you guys fight over supplies in this super fun mini sessions campaign.
I just figured it was an oversight on Ling, so...
No, you would know how long it takes to get to Baldur's Gate.
True.
If you'd like to still hunt, you can.
Sure.
A survival check.
Good bit of fresh meat. Nope, 6.
You are on the back of the cart, just thinking about fresh foods. And you watch a bunny just start hopping next to the side of the cart. And it tucks out of the grasses and runs along the track for a while. And you're like, yes! And before you can even get your bow or crossbow out, it is off into the grasses and out of sight.
I actually have a throwing hammer. That's my range.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah. Damn. Elusive little buggers.
Okay,
Mimi,
probably had a family.
what are you doing on this trip?
I want to craft. I've been meaning to make something. I'm gonna text you because I kind of.
Okay.
It's
I
not
meant
like
for sustenance.
for sustenance. Well, I also this is my distraction.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, if it's what I think it is, remember Damascus's offer.
Yes,
Slash
no, that's
inquiry.
what I remembered. That's what I remembered.
It's the first day. You're not hungry yet. Just wondering if you considered it when you were getting supplies.
I've considered it. I've probably packed like a wine bottle of like pig's blood or cow blood or something.
Okay.
Just to snack on as I need. But I do remember Damascus's offer. I'm just not like doing anything because like we just started the trip and it feels a little intrusive. But in the meantime, I like to craft. And how long do you think? I just texted it to you. How long do you think it would take to craft that?
Ooh. Okay. What supplies are you hoping to use to make this?
Probably like any like boning or wire things that we have. Cloth, scraps of fabric, like leather from old boots and stuff. Like yeah. So like something sturdy but like still comfortable.
Okay. And are you keeping this as a surprise?
Yes.
Okay. It is a small cart. Easier for you to be noticed by those surrounding you.
Right.
So are you going to do this while you're traveling or while you are resting?
Probably work on the bare bones of it while we're like traveling, and then when I take a shift watching, then I'll work on it more in detail then.
All right. In that case, it'll take you a couple of nights just because you can set up the bare bones while traveling, but then it's going to take like an extra couple hours to put in the rest of the insulation.
Right.
I need you to make me, you're gonna be so mad, an intelligence check
Oh no.
first.
Okay. First. Okay.
Yep. There's gonna be a couple rolls to get this right.
Aw. Oh well. 11.
Okay, that's decent. That's
Works.
decent.
Oh, I didn't even see the moth that you sent me. That's so
And-
cool.
Oh, I sent you that this weekend.
Yeah. I didn't get to see it. That's so cool.
Yeah, the Phosphyla apparently is what it's called.
It's fuzzy. Okay.
And 2 sleight of hands.
Ah. That's a nat 20 with a +1. Second one. Oh, not that. 10.
Okay. But a natural 20 equals 2 successes. So that's not bad.
Okay.
So, as you're working on this over the next couple of nights, it starts out pretty roughshod but it starts to gain shape. And you think it'll do its purpose. It'll be effective.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, we still have the first night to get through.
Yes. Yes. I just wanted to see how long it would take over the trip to craft.
Yeah, it'll take about two days.
I can do that.
Well, you guys pass the trail. The first day is pretty peaceful, and you're able to set camp that night. Anybody taking watches?
Yeah.
I'll take first watch.
I'll join
So-
you.
Okay.
Ling and Mimi on first watch. Anyone
Kendall
taking
will be on second.
second? And we'll just put Jinx on third and hope
Jinx-
for him.
Jinx is just sleeping peacefully. He's had a rough night,
Yeah.
lots of traveling.
He can wake up early.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Jinx is sleeping in the whole time so that he can wake us up at the right time
Yeah.
in the morning.
All right. First watch. Roll me perception checks.
It's correct.
Good thing I don't have any mind. Oh.
7.
3.
You're bad watchers.
Mimi, you're wrapped up in your project. You got shit to do. Hold on. This is driving me crazy. Every time I lean this way, it washes me out way too much. You are so hyper focused on your project that you're not really paying attention to your surroundings. And Ling, you think you're paying attention to your surroundings. It's going great. Anything you
Yeah.
guys want to talk about on your watch? Boy, I wish we were paying attention.
Boy, oh boy.
So, do you eat anything other than blood? Just out of curiosity.
I eat other things for fun, but I don't actually benefit from it.
But
I
do you have any troubles processing what you don't eat or what you eat for fun? Does it cause trouble, or does it just not cause issues?
This is giving me flashbacks to the Twilight lore. And
Oh no! Oh no!
I mean, it goes through, but it goes through along with everything else.
Okay.
And it's not like it's processed.
Right. It's just
Because I
mush.
don't need it. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah.
That's kind of what I figured. I was just really curious. Never met a vampire before.
Yeah.
At
No.
least as far as I know.
You might have. Well, I mean, I think you'd really only meet them in I don't know. I actually don't know. I've only ever met my sire, and then I've never, at least not that I remember, meeting any other vampires. I know that there's more out there because my sire knew more, but they were never in our neck of the woods, and as I've traveled, I just haven't seen them.
So I wonder if there's a whole civilization somewhere else, and maybe your sire just decided to split off from them.
There might be. I mean, I think that vampires are a little too selfish to really form their own governments. Honestly, with me and my sire, it was always, we don't want anybody to control us. We want to be the ones in control. So I maybe some vampires group up together. I don't think they would have an established society.
Society.
Yeah, just
Interesting,
groups at least I imagine it's more like just groups get together out of convenience and favor.
That makes sense.
But that's just me hypothesizing, like using context clues between my sire. Yeah, that was a whole thing.
So I guess you're kind of in a similar situation to me, where you don't exactly know where you come from. I mean, directly, yes, but like, and they just gesture to the wider picture.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I wasn't always like this. So like it's a little I think it is interesting though, like with your situation, like at least I think you've always been that way, but you've never known.
As far as I know.
Yeah, like you've always been that way. And you just have to deal with what you have. But I was just a normal human. I barely remember being human, I'm gonna be honest.
Was it long ago? Or was it relatively recently?
Oh no, like centuries ago.
Oh, very neat.
Yeah, I am like old. I am really old.
I can only remember like 15 years ago. I can't imagine centuries.
Yeah, it gets a little fuzzy. And also like I'm not really interested in who I used to be.
Yeah.
But like
that's probably best, right?
Yeah. I mean, I remember I actively chose being a vampire.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I actively wanted that. So I'm dealing with the consequences of previous actions and not understanding a world that I was introduced to but was a stranger to, and you are like you're a stranger to your identity as a whole, which I'm really sorry about that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So like I know that your dad is in Baldur's Gate. Like is it's not like, is he your biological?
No, he adopted me like 4 or 5 years ago now. He actually found me on the street. He's one of the few people that actually caught a glimpse of me shifting. And he was kind of saw what I was doing, and I think he followed me for a few weeks to kind of figure me out. But he approached me one day and just kind of made an offer that I really didn't want to refuse. I never had somewhere to belong. Spent 10 years growing up in the lower city, just shifting into whoever I could take advantage of to survive. And then I didn't need to survive, I could live. And I'm pretty sure he did it as much out of curiosity as he did pity. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but after being around him, he's a gentle, kind person. I think it hurts him to see that kind of pain in the world. He does what he can to fix it.
That's really, yeah. At least you had somebody to kind of be a better role model for you at a rough time.
Yeah, I was definitely heading down a darker path there for a little bit towards the end.
Yeah. No, yeah. No, me too. Like at my I was kind of in a similar situation, but like the person who like kind of like showed me a different path ended up like making me into a tyrannical ruler. So, different branches, I think.
Yeah. Different tines on the same fork.
Right? Yeah. That's so funny. Well, I hope that I'm really interested in meeting him. Seems wonderful.
Yeah, I think you should. I don't I don't think he was expected to leave the city around now. At least not that I knew of. But I haven't seen him in a few months, so.
Okay. Damascus, my friend.
Yes.
Do you remember the offer that you gave
Yes.
me? Okay.
Yes.
Are you still interested in that?
Absolutely. In fact, I have more questions now.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yes, I want you to see if I remind you of anything, but also I kind of want to know if I taste different between shifts. Like this form, does it taste different than, the furry form I heard earlier, or my little gnome form, or, the form that you would probably get the most out of? And I just kind of swell up in size a bit, and I turn into a really, really big human, like 6 foot, beefy.
Oh my god.
Basically,
Wow.
the biggest being that I've seen that I can shift into to give me the most amount of blood potential. Because I'm assuming little people, not a lot of blood.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. You can go back. You don't have to be a large being. I don't like to let myself get to a point that I need to eat. So, there's my family. Hi guys, if you give me a second, I gotta take some meds.
Okay.
I had a lingering condition come up on my vacation, so I'm just taking my meds. You need one
Jinx
moment.
is awake again.
Brian! Jinx, hi!
I was just talking with Brian about Jinx. Jinx is actually going to take second watch with Kindle, and Daphne and Renji can take third.
Cool.
So you have both. So.
Yeah, sorry about that. Work has been insane.
Oh,
Oh, it's no problem.
My dear,
No
you
need
do
to
not
apologize.
need to apologize.
It's okay.
We found it,
It was-
mildly entertaining.
It's really
that
funny.
Super cute.
Your desire for D&D is so strong that you refuse
Yep.
to sleep when you need it.
A little bit. It's just because I love you guys. It's not the D&D so much as y'all.
We
love
hear
you.
this slight snoring.
It was
So just like,
so cute.
is
Is that what?
Okay, cool. Sorry,
We
dude.
love you.
I'm still awake though. I'm ordering food, so I'd stay awake for longer. Thank you. All right.
I know your work has been kicking your ass, so
Well,
we understand.
Don't get a job if you can help it.
We've all been there.
All right.
Okay.
So
Okay, moving back. So yeah, I don't like to get myself to a point where I need to eat. I just eat consistently, feel like putting something in my system so that it's not like,
Well, that makes sense. You
Yeah.
never want to starve yourself before you eat again.
no, because also like it could get like bad. Like I could go like feral. And that's not a good place to be in, because like consent and boundaries and understanding violence isn't good. Like that's not really running through your head when you get like that.
Yeah, no. Having starved before, I can completely understand. Well, maybe not completely, but I can understand and expand upon that to
Yes.
get where you're coming from for sure.
Yes. So this would just be another snack
Okay.
that would prolong me not being hungry. So where I'm not gonna go for any vital spots. And if you're afraid of any germs or anything, we can create a small incision in an area, and then I can just taste what comes out, so we're not worried about germs or anything.
I mean, I'm not. I was actually considering your comfortability with it, and I mean, you can kind of go for it if you want. Just let me know first. Or I could like give you my finger and drip, or I don't know how you want to do it.
We can do like forearm area.
Sure.
Not up here, not up here, somewhere in there, because this is to your head. This is this is a sweet spot, but because it's a sweet spot and I'm not like trying to take a lot, I don't want to hit that sweet spot, you know?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know way more about this than I do, except I don't know where my veins are. I don't know if they're in the normal spot.
Well, I'm pretty sure that like most humanoid bodies, their veins are formed similar.
Pretty sure. True. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So just to be clear, you wanted me to sample multiple forms?
I mean, if you're comfortable with it, yeah.
I can do your normal base form, like
shrink back down to the dwarf.
no, I
dwarf,
mean
halfling.
like and not that one. I mean like
that's the issue. I don't have that.
You don't have
no.
that?
That's my issue. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know what I actually am. I can't just like turn it off. I turn into.
Okay.
And then I'm that person or that being.
Okay. So I'll do halfling, and then if you can turn into just a normal human, because I've had a lot of humans. I know what humans are like. Well, we'll just see if they taste like they normally do, or if one or the other is off, or if both are off, or whatever.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a great plan.
Okay. She's gonna like go through some
I'm
of her
trying to
stuff.
hide my DM glee. I'm not doing well.
Jesus. She's gonna
beam on us. We love it.
She's gonna take some stuff out, cleaning supplies, bandages, or if she doesn't have, if nobody has bandages, just like fabric that she can use to like be a bandage.
That's a better idea than what I was gonna do. I was just gonna run my arm around my axe.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do we have like very potent alcohol with us?
Yeah, definitely.
She's gonna use that as a cleaner.
Okay. Make a medicine check as you're setting up your stage.
Okay. Oh, I might have a pretty good check with medicine. Woo! A natural 20.
All right.
That's what, 3 tonight? Awesome.
This is a very well set up, sanitized station, or as sanitized as you can get, considering the environment, as you are outdoors camping along a trail or on a road. Yeah.
I think
you
just
feel
in
safe doing this.
I think just in recent years, I've had a lot of practice with consenting feeding members. So she's learned what. Yeah, she knows what to lay out. Knows what they might need.
I'll go ahead and switch back to my Krillin mode and just hold out my left arm over your area and let you do your work.
Okay. Now, I haven't brushed my teeth in a hot second. Do you want the fang sink, or I have a little dagger? I can just make an incision.
I would assume the straight fang would probably give you a better taste, because, you know, if you're like making an incision, letting it drip somewhere, it might get other flavors, right? Which would you prefer? Because I don't mind. Secretly, I kind of want to feel the bite and see what that's like.
You're a masochist. Okay. she's gonna take a swig of whatever alcohol, smush it around in her mouth, take it, and she's going to take a tiny little nibble from Damascus in whatever. And this is the
this is Krillin form, halfling.
halfling. Yeah.
Okay. First, this is technically a bite. You do not need to roll anything but the damage.
Okay.
You do have to roll the damage, which,
Okay.
according to your sheet, is 1d6.
Yes. Let me. Two.
You take 2 points of damage. Mimi, when is the last time you fed off of a humanoid?
A few weeks to a month or two, most likely. It's hard to find consenting
It's been at
members.
least 2 weeks in Candlekeep itself.
So it's probably been like a month.
Okay. I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Okay.
But now I'm wondering if that's bad for you or bad for me.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Oh, 17.
All right. Fresh, warm blood. It's almost intoxicating since it's been so long since you've actually bitten into a humanoid. And on top of that, you make a history check.
Oh, please. Please, please, please. Oh, 15.
Not bad. Not bad.
15. This is strange blood. There's a sort of tingle that goes along with it. It doesn't taste like anything you've had on this plane.
Is it better than normal blood? Is it a little grosser than normal blood? Or is it
Normal
just
blood
different?
already gives you a rush, which, by the way, you can add 10 temporary hit points. That will last 24 hours.
Nice.
Or until you use them up.
Okay.
So your maximum hit point should be at, after the 10 becomes 25. So just where that temporary box is, put 10, and you'll blow through those 10 before you go into the rest of your hit points.
Nice.
It is a
Okay.
massive rush. Unlike you were expecting. And since you decided to try Ling first, there's something a little bit not off, but you almost feel this sort of buzzing to it. It's wonderful sensation. You get the distinct feel. Make an Arcana check. This is you.
Ah.
I'm sorry, this is Mimi. You get loud rolls.
Another nat 20. That's the second
D&D
one.
Beyond is being great to her tonight.
D&D Beyond is like, oh, sexy
When
vampire drama. Nail it.
As this buzzing warmth takes over you and you can feel that strength return to you that you haven't felt in so long, you can almost feel like if you wanted to right now, you could change your own appearance. Just once. Some point during the next day. But you will have the ability to once cast Disguise Self without using a spell slot.
Holy whoa.
Did I just become part of a blood bag harem?
Good lord. Hang on, let me write that down just before
And
I
you
forget.
managed, because your wisdom save was high, managed to avoid going feral.
That is appreciated.
Perfect. Perfect. Oh my god. Yeah, so she's gonna sample and then like pull away like deliberately and just kind of
Now I'm imagining Alucard.
oh god. And then she
you feel a
starts
little
licking
drained.
her teeth. That is not normal.
Okay.
I don't
That's
think we need
information.
to do I don't think we need to do another form.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely not humanoid. Yes.
Damascus,
Yes.
you're feeling drained, tired. You lost hit points from the cut, but also that was an experience that you almost felt like you're colder now just from that experience.
Okay. I didn't think such little blood loss would do that. That's interesting.
It goes beyond the physical, you know? It's the supernatural
feel that.
aspect. Yeah. The oh gosh. I'm getting a weird brain, like lightning in my brain. I think it must have been something my old sire said. The blood is life. And so it's linked to way more than just your physical body. There's a bit of yourself that's linked into that blood. And I think that's why it's so intoxicating for vampires. And she's going to start mending the wound. And as she does that, she's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh,
Okay.
right. I can do that too.
Well, she's going to do
And Damascus just feels dumb.
Well,
it is coming towards the end of your watch.
Yeah.
As you are pretty tired, but you guys are welcome to finish up what you're doing. As Kindle now, you're starting to wake up, and so is Jinx.
Oh, Damascus, you get 4 hit points back.
Oh, interesting.
So
Cool.
more
I'm
than
back
what
to
I
full health.
took.
Yeah. I hate it when that happens. You get a thought and immediately.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not humanoid. Anything else that you recognize, or anything that you might tell me more about it?
I think I got something from it.
Oh,
like
I'm sorry.
No. It's it feels like a magical thing.
Oh, okay.
Like I feel like if I wanted to, I could change. But
really?
Yeah, but like just for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that's my supernatural kind of feeding off of your magic, or if that's an ability that you can give people through
That's
your
interesting.
essence. Yeah.
That's an experiment for later.
And
and obviously I would have to find someone else that would be willing to consume.
Yeah. we'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, it's
later.
definitely not the average person.
Well, that's definitely new information for me.
Yeah, I hope that helps in some way.
I think so. Magical. I mean, I've been reading a bit about this realm called the Fey realm, or the Fey Wild, maybe. And
DM, has Mimi ever heard of the Feywild?
Make a history check.
I would love to make a history check. Uh, 17.
You've heard of it. You know, well, specifically because Daphne is from the Feywild. Your little fairy friend. That you've known of it. You've not experienced, other than Daphne, any particular creature from it. You haven't tasted any creature from it.
Well,
You do know that some creatures here have an element of Fey, like elves. You have tasted them. This is different. This doesn't taste like that.
okay. Yeah, I've heard about that. Daphne's from the Feywild.
that's interesting.
But I've never tasted Daphne or anything like her, so no point of reference there. But I know elves have something. They're not like Fae, but they relate to the Fae, and you do not
that's
like that.
Yeah, that's what I was reading. Is they're like vaguely related to the Fae, but they're not like directly Fae.
Yeah, you don't taste like an elf.
Okay,
So
that's
you
more
fit-
information.
Yeah, so you fit somewhere within a little pocket.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
some kind of magical being.
Definitely.
Thank you. I appreciate what just happened.
Yeah, and are you feeling okay?
Just really tired.
Yeah. Well, I think the
Yeah,
others
just
are
really
ready
tired.
to. I think the others are gonna be ready to take the next watch, so you can rest
Yeah.
up as long as you need.
Yeah, I'm glad the first time for this was at night because oh boy. That's
Yeah, yeah, it'll do that. Yeah.
And you didn't take much, did you? I mean, I couldn't quite tell. I mean, you probably weren't into that.
Less than a pint. That's for sure.
Huh.
Less than a
Okay.
pint.
Yeah, no, it's definitely hitting harder than a pint, I think.
Yeah, it'll do that. The magic stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's definitely bedtime because words are hard now.
Yes. Mimi's gonna like put all her stuff away and then like sneak over to Jinx if Jinx is like still kind of asleep or like coming out of it and like do like weird motions around his head and be like, yeah, and then go to bed.
Yeah. Jinx, you're awake. You listened to this conversation and maybe just came over and like and then went, and then laid down and went to bed. Kendall, you
I love
watched
it.
this happen.
All right, guys.
Nope.
Have a good watch.
And by the way, you're absolutely glowing.
Yeah.
Kindle?
Oh, you darling.
Me?
Your eyes actually do have a subtle glow to them.
Ooh.
It's there's a brightness to the crimson.
Huh.
That wasn't quite there before.
Forgive me, Kindle's also glowing.
She
Well,
does that
yes,
all the
Kindle
time.
she's literally a fire genasi.
She does that all the time.
So yes, she is providing
Thanks.
some light.
Thanks. Oh my god. You have a good watch. You have a good watch.
Good idea.
Good night.
Good night.
And night.
Night, night. Poor Damascus.
Well, that must have been eventful.
Yes, I was definitely resting very well there.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, it's strange to be outside of Candlekeep, considering it's what I longed for so long.
And what exactly is it that you long for?
Aside from a delicious cinnamon dessert, I'm trying to find out what happened to myself and the people that I allegedly went into the woods with
Mm.
several years ago. I haven't been
And that's why you're so uneasy about the woods.
Yes, but also crowds. For some reason, if there's more than a handful of people around, it triggers my the darkness. I don't know how to describe it.
Mm.
It's almost like whispers just out of reach.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's not pleasant, but I've learned to sort of cope with it over the last few years, and now I want to face whatever it was that made me like this, or at least learn about it, so that I can face it.
We're all searching for answers.
Yes. Forgive me. Did you mention why you were at the library?
No, I have not.
Well, I just want you to know that you don't have to tell. I still stand by being willing to help you with your research, regardless of whether you tell us everything.
Well, things are usually better in numbers. I'm searching for answers, possibly on a magical amulet. But this is no ordinary amulet. It can protect one's wearer from any kind of magic.
Oh, wow.
So I'm trying to see if I can find the person who made it, or the name of this said amulet, or, and most likely the one that I'm looking for specifically is how to bypass it or take it.
Well, if it protects against magic, there are so plenty of non-magical ways to find it. And
This person is very strong, much more physically strong than me.
Jinx, I need you to make a wisdom save for me.
Conversation, right? Is it because I mentioned the cinnamon dessert?
Just make a wisdom save for me, please.
Ooh, that's a good one. 21.
Ooh.
As Kindle is talking about this amulet, you start to hear the creeping of those whispers in the back of your mind, which you weren't expecting, but you're able to push it down and keeping them from overwhelming you.
Kindle, you might see, as you're describing that, Jinx's eyes sort of like the pupils just go like get wider and wider a little bit.
Oh, they kind of like dilate.
Yeah, and then there'll be like sort of like a twitch, like his nose will twitch or something, and then they'll go back to normal.
Are you all right?
Yes, it was the whispers that I don't know, something you mentioned, this powerful person. Huh. I don't really know what it means, but I think it triggered the I don't want to say attack.
Reaction?
Yeah, response or something. Perhaps fate has brought us together for more than just some apt study.
I'm very sorry. I sincerely hope that this person has not tied the both of us together.
Well,
I really hope.
I'm banking on the strength in numbers. We do end up meeting them at some point.
That is true. DM,
Yes.
how am I doing with the itchies?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah,
That's not a great modifier, but 6.
You were already, as you were talking about the amulet, trying to ward off some of those memories that tend to come up. And now someone in your group may be related to that person in some way. And you don't know if you can trust it. And you can feel that anxiety starting to creep in ever so slightly. It is not comfortable. You almost wish that you could hide away from it. Float away. But you don't do that anymore.
and you're right.
I'm fine. I just seem to be very itchy at this moment. Is there lots of mosquitoes around here?
Yeah, let me. Do you mind if I?
No, thank you.
Deception.
Okay. 9.
Jinx, your passive insight would see that something is definitely bothering her, and it's not mosquitoes.
Here. Well, here, but he's gonna just take a cup of water, and just sort of like cast prestidigitation over it, to cool it off, and also give it sort of like a minty, vibe. And he's gonna hand it to you and be like, it's regular water. It's just a little, it's got some cooling essence to it. It might distract you, or If you want, you can try sprinkling it on your skin.
She kind of like flinches at first,
Mhm.
but slowly takes it and just kind of a little bit on the skin first, just to see if it's gonna do anything.
I'll say yeah. If you know, mint kind of gives that refreshing, cooling sensation. And it's a little bit of relief.
My mom used to do this when I'd spend too much time in the sun.
It must have been nice.
She's a very pleasant person. I hope that if you do meet her, you'll get along. She's a character for sure.
Must be nice to have a mother.
She's definitely one of my heroes. And she was there for me when I had completely lost everything about myself. Helped me get to the place I am now. She's the one who came up with the nickname Jinx, actually. For whatever reason, my true name evades me. I don't recognize it when I see it written down. Someone calls me by it, I know they're talking to me, but I can't hear the name. And I haven't known it since before the woods.
Does that sound like anything to me, DM?
Make a history check
And a
with
wisdom
disadvantage.
Yeah.
And a wisdom save.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot what it was. 18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Jinx, did you mention the name of the wood? Just out of curiosity.
I don't think I did.
I
But
don't think you did, but I thought I'd confirm.
But I think it was. I made it clear on the map that it was that area. And by the map, I mean I'm assuming we had a map at some point.
No one purchased one. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I thought I had one.
Possibly. Is it something we talked about? Maybe.
I don't know.
I
guess I would.
Either way.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I purchased one when we were buying supplies or getting supplies. Was that
I think maybe you did. Okay. I didn't remember that.
I might have been asleep. I might have dreamed the whole thing. I don't know.
It's fine. You can say that you did that. I
Okay.
don't really care. This is a game for fun.
I'll have I will actually have it out in front of me, and I'll just be looking at it while we're talking.
Okay.
And I'll gesture at the woods when I mention the woods.
Kendall, there have always been legends of kids getting lost in the woods, disappearing. You know, some say they're trips to the Feywild. Some say they're lost with creatures unknown. There's always these stories. But there have been quite a few around the Cloakwood, which is the woods that are directly south of Baldur's Gate, which is why you would know of it. It's not an uncommon story for someone to go into the woods and be lost for a time or to lose time, but to lose your identity in the way that has happened to Jinx, that part's new. That's not something you recognize.
I've heard legends before about this forest. Kind of your standard spooky stories of children going missing and monsters or fae involved, or even losing track of time.
Oh, yeah.
But I've never heard of something like this.
Yeah, if I heard stories about it when I was a kid, I don't remember them, but my mother swears she warned me. And I'll tell you what, though, if I do come up with anything else, or if there's anything of note, I'll let you know. And hopefully we can find myself along the way.
Well, you offered me help, I shall offer you help as well.
It's very kind. Perhaps together we'll find the answers we're looking for. And also gestures to the other group members. Strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers. Kendall will use her cantrip control flames and make the campfire, have pictures of people dancing in it.
Ooh,
Very nice.
that's very pretty.
Is there anything else you two would like to do on your watch?
Try not to have a split.
I'll say through the conversation, through the calming effect of the water, you're able to maintain. It got close. You didn't roll a 1, you rolled 6.
Nope.
Both of you make perception checks for me, please.
Okay. I'm gonna step away from my computer in just a second, but I'll be right back after my perception check. Natural 20 plus 3.
50.
All right. It is very peaceful on your watch. You're able to enjoy each other's company. I mean, every now and then you hear an owl nearby, or the gentle snoring of your friends, or your being cart driver. That was your elbow.
Yeah.
That always throws me off. So much. But your watch
I'm a Rice Krispie, okay?
your watch goes through uneventful.
Rice Krispie treat. You're a treat, Anna.
Because I'm a
so
snack.
does the final watch. You all are able to awaken the next morning feeling refreshed. Mimi, you've got an extra pep in your step. Like you chugged 3 espressos ready for the day.
I'm
Nice.
glowing. No, I drank 3 waters and 3 Gatorades in a single evening, and I'm glorious.
Mm-hmm. It's wonderful.
How am I feeling this morning?
How are you feeling?
Groggy.
Ooh.
Rocky. Okay.
If you had done this in the morning before the day, you would have taken a point of exhaustion, but you've slept.
Yep. Definitely a nighttime activity.
Definitely a nighttime activity. You're okay. If you guys had taken the third watch and done this Mwah, chef's kiss would have been great.
Could've been fucked.
For you.
Listen. Listen, we're smart, okay?
Yeah.
We're
Well,
wise.
you are.
I'm I'm wise. I'm not smart, but I'm wise.
And with that, we will pick this up next time. If we get to play on Friday.
So tomorrow?
Tomorrow's date night. Wednesdays are off limits.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
okay.
right.
Never mind.
So what you're saying is Thursday night.
Actually, yes, because Idrisil's been canceled. But right, you can't do that. Hannah.
Oh.
But Friday
Hannah
night?
and me
Thursday and Friday.
and Saturday.
And Saturday. Thursday, Friday,
Oh.
Saturday. We have a show that we're a part
Okay.
of.
All right. Well, we are going to close the recording and then continue to discuss this.
Cool.
So.
Bob